Have you ever heard the saying, nobody's coming to save you? The first time I heard that was from Mel Robbins. I think if you know Mel Robbins, she's from the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 second rule. She's really cool, but she always says, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save us. And my friend Helen Appleby and I use that phrase all the time because both of us are working on our businesses and working on growing them quite quite a bit further than's comfortable for us. So we always hire people to help us with the things we don't understand. We're very, very much into hiring coaches to help us be bigger, bolder, and think of things that we can't think of on our own. So we're always looking for ways to expand in the people to help us with that. But one of the traps we fall into is, someone's going to have the answer, someone's going to save us. And one of the sayings we say to each other is, remember, nobody's coming to save us. We're going to have to do it, whether it's our social media, which we don't really want to make the videos and do the social media kind of thing. It's just it's repetitive, and you make mistakes, and it's really hard, and it's vulnerable to put it out in the world. There's business things and click funnels and all kinds of stuff that are just really tough, and you can hire people to do certain pieces of it, but it always comes down to you. If you run your business, it does come down to you. So the saying, no one's coming to save us, really helps in taking 100% responsibility. So Helen and I were joking about it in another context, and we were talking, and then I said to her, I said, nobody's coming to save us, but they are here to help. And that changes the whole thing for me. I'm not alone in any of this. A couple of weeks ago, when my brother died, I had to go down to Florida and take care of his affairs. And, it was heartbreaking. And a bunch of my friends, more than just a few, offered to fly down with me and work on those things. I didn't take them up on it. I didn't need the help, and frankly didn't want the help. I kind of wanted to do this on my own. But they were there to help. When I got down there were certain things I didn't know how to do. There was certain expertises I needed to deal with some of his affairs. And his friends were there for me every step of the way. So nobody was coming to save me. I had to go adult and be that guy to take care of that stuff. But there was someone there to help me. And it seems to be that every step of along the way, if I look, if I allow, and if I ask, there's someone to help me. Let's talk about masterminds. You guys know that I talk to Helen and Christina and Tony every Friday for the last 6, 7 years now at 2 o'clock. If you try to schedule a meeting with me, you can't get a meeting with me at 2 o'clock on Fridays unless it's a client thing. I'm there. And we're all there because that mastermind, that posse of people who are there for me in business, they're there for me spiritually, they're for me on personal level, on all levels. There's people there to help. So if you don't have a group, if you don't have a group of people that you can count on for that kind of thing, find a mastermind. I just joined my friend Brandon T. Adams has a year-long mastermind that he has put together. And since I'm looking again to expand my business a lot further than I would normally do on my own, I joined his mastermind because he's really good at thinking back big and surrounded by people who are in the wheelhouse that I need the help in. Nobody's going to do it for me. Nobody's going to make the phone calls. Nobody's going to write the programs. Nobody's going to teach the programs. Nobody's going to do any of that stuff. I'm going to do that. So nobody's coming here to save me, but they are here to help. So what I want you to know is, yeah, you got to do it. You have to take 100% responsibility for your life. You got to take 100% responsibility for your relationships, for your health, for your business, for everything. But there are plenty of people here to help. I'm here to help. And I love you. Have a great rest of the day.